are you doing? Welcome to another Wednesday night with me, Michelle Green, and the KBBU family. That's right. We are here every Wednesday from 9:30 until 10 to talk to you about business strategies and business tips as an entrepreneur. That's right. We are here to help you to do business the right way. So if this is your first time watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like and share and comment so that we know who you are and that we will connect and collaborate with you in our community of entrepreneurs. That's right. Go ahead and share this with an entrepreneur. Make sure that everybody that you know and you yourself are involved in the Kingdom Builders Business University family. That's right. We have an associate certification here. We have a bachelor certification and a VIP master certification. And if you're wondering what exactly do, we help entrepreneurs to set up their businesses the right way. We help them to set up their business. We help you to manage your money in business. We teach you how to get business credit and get grants and funding. We also help you with managing your business and your life, in addition to marketing, media, and sales. That's right. Everything that you can think of under the umbrella of securing your company, copyrights, trademarks, contract agreements, anything that it relates to, making sure that you are licensed properly. You got everything in alignment. I have over 30 plus years of experience in the business industry, of finances, in the business industry of credit, and also just being a business owner. I've literally been a business owner since I was 19 years old. So that is a lot of experience right there that you're dealing with, okay? It's not something that is just a fly by night. It's not something that just happened. I have been doing this for a very long time and have four successful businesses. That's right, four successful businesses that we have in place. So we want you to be a part of the KBBU family. Come on over to the university, get in one of our certification classes. That's associates, bachelors, or VIP masters. Now, let me just explain. You would have to go through the bachelor certification in order to get to the VIP masters, but nevertheless, you still have the opportunity to be able to come in and get in the associates and the bachelor's classes. And those classes are ongoing. The associates classes are actually going to be going on every 2 weeks, every single month. So you can join whenever you decide to join. You come in, you get a chance to do a one-on-one private strategy session, and you get a chance to come to a group class with other entrepreneurs all across the world that are doing business just like yourself. That's right. And who doesn't love having a big old happy family that they can talk to about business life, about business situations? We all have different scenarios that we can talk to each other with in our business classes. Then we have the bachelor's class. Now, the bachelor's class is a little bit more in detail. That is where we have a set of coaches that come in with myself as head coach and teach you all things business from a parallel of God's kingdom perspective. That's right. We teach you how to run your business the same way that God runs his kingdom. That's right. So when you come to that class, in the bachelor's certification, we're going to give you a lot more details. We're going to talk to you about things that we didn't get a chance to talk to you about in the associates program. And guess what? Each one of these classes are only a 5.5 to 6 month time span. That's right. You don't have to spend eternity in class. You can actually come in and just spend about 6 months, get your certification, and utilize your certification at any place where you are receiving business, vendors, suppliers, creditors, lenders, or business funding. That's right. Grantors will give you even more money when you have gone to school and received certification, because they know that you are doing business in a way that what? is going to profit them, that is going to be able to expand their whole idea of what they are doing to give you the money in the first place. So we want to make sure that you know that by getting your certification in associates and bachelors, that's going to give you a one up on everybody else who has not gone to school and received a certification in business. That's right. That's why we are Kingdom Builders Business University. Hey! And did you know that we are powered by CTR Media Network? What is CTR Media Network, Michelle? Well, it's the way that we stream. We're on Roku, Apple, Amazon. We're all over, Joy. We are on all platforms of streaming services. That's right. You can watch our videos, you can watch our messages anywhere that you want. You can watch it on your TV, you can watch it on your phone, you can watch it on your computer, you can watch it anywhere that you are on any device because we are everywhere. And do you know that we also have a podcast? It's called KB.Michelle Green. That's right. KB.Michelle Green is the name that I go by in these social media streets. That's right. So, KB Michelle Green is where you need to connect with everywhere. On Spotify, we're on Amazon Music, we're on pretty much all platforms that you can listen in or you can watch us at the same time and get all the details that you need to have for your business and strategy tips. That's right. So, go on over to CTR Media Network so that they can get you out there streaming your business and your work and all these special gift skills and talents that you have in place in the inside of you that maybe you ain't expressed to the world yet, but it's coming. Okay, go on over to them so that you can be seen by over 140 countries to billions of people. Billions of viewers are watching us right now. And thank you for watching, by the way. Thank you so much, CTR Media, for your streaming service platform. And thank you to all of my students and all of the people who are collaborating with us as a client, as a student, or however we are connected. Thank you for being a part of the KBBU family. Listen, tonight we are going to be talking about when God gives you a vision and all of a sudden you got all of these ideas in your mind, but before he gives you the infrastructure, the actual physical building that you can walk into and all of these different things, what do you do with your life? Like, what do you do when you just have a dream? What do you do when you just got the information that you're good at something and you want to turn that into a business? Well, the first thing that you need to do is thank God for giving you that creativity. The second thing you need to do is come on over to KBBU. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? But listen, I'm going to give you a little bit more tips on this vision. So first of all, let's go back to the idea that God has given you. When you are starting out as a business owner, I know for me, when I first started out as a business owner, I wasn't really sure that I was going to be an entrepreneur. I didn't really understand all that it entailed. I didn't understand all of this business stuff, but I just knew that I wanted to make some money and I wanted to come off of my job and I knew that I wanted to be different. Okay, so let's just start there. Whenever God gives us a vision, we need to know it's not something, even if it is something that you see other people doing, there's always going to be a special thing about what you bring to the table in that particular industry. So I want you to think about your business as something that is completely unique that nobody else on the face of this earth has the ability to do. First, we want to start with that vision and we want to take that vision and we want to get it out of our minds and we want to put it on paper. This is where we call in KBBU writing out your business plan. We want to write out the ideas as a rough draft on paper so that we can look at exactly what it is that you are gifted for. What is the gift? What is the talent? What is the skill that you have cultivated over a period of time. And then once we take those things, those ideas, and we put them down on paper, and I'm talking about every single idea, all of the things that are in your heart, every big dream that you've had, whether you want multiple buildings, whether you want 1,000 employees, whether you see independent contractors providing services to your company, whether whatever the vision is, no matter how big, no matter how small or medium size, because we can't leave the middle size out, right? No matter what size it is of your dream or your vision that you've been given, you have to just write it down. We have to understand that we have to put it on paper. We cannot just walk around with it in our head. Okay. So when God gives us a vision, before he gives us the infrastructure, before he gives us the building, before he gives us the people, before he gives us the clients, we gotta put it on paper. Okay. How does everything in this world create itself? How does it come into manifestation? How do we actually see it in real life? It starts with the creativity hitting pen and paper. Okay, so we have to put together a plan. And once we start putting together the plan, then we have to do what? We have to organize the plan. We can't just leave the plan on as a rough draft. We got to break it down into sections so that we can categorize exactly what it is that we need to do. Okay, so that's where we're going to start with our vision, with the vision that God has given us, with the things that are creative juices flowing in our minds. And we're thinking, like, oh my goodness, I don't even know. Like, I'm getting excited just thinking about what it is that I want to do. Even if you are not clear, even if you are not sure, if you put it on paper, it's going to help you to categorize everything. And once you start categorizing, putting it in a particular department or industry, then we can go in and begin to create your company. That's right. So we want to look at what are the ideas and what categories, secondly, do they fall into. Now, after we got all of these ideas categorized, then we can begin to really start making some moves. We begin to start making some moves of putting together the foundation of your business. So when we put together the foundation of your business, what are we doing? We are literally putting together all of the puzzle pieces that you need in order to have a solid structure. That's right, you need a solid foundation as a business owner. You don't need to just decide, I'm going to go and I'm going to come up with this random name for my company. You want to really sit down and think about, based on the different departments and the different industries that you want to work in as a business owner. Now let's come up with something that is going to be easily able to be understood about what we do. So it's clear that we are Kingdom Builders Business University. We also have Kingdom Builders Credit Repair, and we have a nonprofit organization called Kingdom Builders Community Development Center. So what do all of these names mean is what you want to also specify when you are writing out your business plan and deciding on your company name. If you look at Kingdom Builders Business University, it says that we are a university that builds for God's kingdom a business for every person that becomes a student of our organization. That's what we're saying. Kingdom Builders Business University exponentially empowers the elite entrepreneur for excellence. That is our slogan. So if you're thinking about the name of your company, make sure that it's something that is clear and easily able to be understood, so that when people look up your name or they look at your slogan or your mission statement, listen, that they know exactly what it is that you do. They are not questioning it. They are not confused by it. That it is a clear, precise, detailed explanation of what it is that you do. And we here at Kingdom Builders Business University, what do? Exponentially empower you. We exponentially empower you, which means that you're not going to take 2 years or 4 years or 8 years to get the same information that you can get in a period of 6 months. And then you can re up or graduate to the next tier. And over a period of about a year and a half, you can be a fully established business owner, living the life, receiving that 6 and 7 figure income like you never had before in your life. You can have what God put in your heart as a vision. It has to be steps, though, that you take in order for you to get there. You cannot just decide that I'm just going to believe that all of a sudden somebody's just going to pour all of these things into me. They're going to drop all of this in my lap, and I don't have any vision written down. I don't have a name that is something that is clear and precise, that people would catch on to what it is that I do. And I don't have a slogan. People don't even really understand like what is the whole process that they would go through coming into my organization. So that's step 3. We got to have the slogan. Does your slogan identify your process of what it is that you do? Does your slogan specify exactly what it is that you are going to receive as an outcome for every single client? Exponentially empowering you is what we do. To have what? We exponentially empower the elite entrepreneur. This is a particular type of person that we are talking about here. As you look at our slogan, that so it should be for your slogan. We are talking about a peculiar type person. A person that is elite is somebody that is set apart from the rest of the category. So that's why I said you got to have the secret sauce. You have to have something that specifies you at the beginning of the vision to understand that you are unique. You are different. You're not like everybody else, and don't ever think that you will be. So don't go by what everybody else is saying and doing. You got to understand that you have to have that uniqueness. So after we get all of the business plan, the name, the slogan, and your business foundation established, and I do mean establish the right way. There are wrong ways to establish a business, but we teach you how to do it the right way. Then we move into our business money, credit, and funding, and we help you to actually position yourself so that you can make money in your business where you don't have to necessarily wait around for somebody to give you a client. Okay, we teach you how to get the client, how to get the client to come to you. That's what we do. And not just come to you, but be a repeat client with your organization. That's right. See, this is what KBBU is all about. That's why it's so crucial for us to understand that if we don't get the infrastructure first, it's because we have certain steps that are crucial to our longevity of our business success in order for us to be able to keep that business going over a period of so many years. Like, listen, as a business owner, since I started when I was 19 years old, I still have the advantage of being able to be in business for probably about 40 to maybe even 50 years of my life. And I am going to work that all the way until I can't work it no more. So when we think about our business owner, regardless of what time period we have on the chart of when we started our company, no matter what age we are, we still want to think about it from the aspect of how long will we be around. So if you are, feeling a little frustrated about the fact that you have a business idea, but that business idea is not formulated yet, listen, that's what we do here at KBBU. We can help you to put this infrastructure in place. We can help you to get a business building. We can help you to have commercial properties. We can help you with establishing a full base clientele with all of the proper operating systems in place so that you don't have to operate it by yourself. You don't have to be a solopreneur. You don't have to be a person that's doing everything by themselves. We have the ability to teach you how to pull in a whole staff. and have that staff working on your behalf in your organization and teaching them how to cultivate your dream, how to cultivate the things that God has put in your heart. And I'm not talking about having people that are only around with a high turnover. You ever work for a job and they had a high turnover rate? That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about building an infrastructure that is stable, something that is not going to just be up one day and then gone the next day. We're talking about longevity. That is what we do here at KBBU. So if God is giving you a vision, let's get this vision on paper. Let's write out the name of our companies and our slogans so that people will understand not just what we do, but the process of what we do just in one sentence. That's right, one sentence. That's the KBBU secret. Don't be going around out here talking about you got this on your own. That's a KBBU secret sauce that I'm giving you for a KBBU tip for your business as an entrepreneur. Now, once you get that done and we get your foundation set up, listen, the sky is the limit. We have the opportunity to excel so quickly, so abundantly. If you would just do what? If you would just follow the instructions that we're talking about here. God gives you the vision, but He sometimes just gives us the vision in steps, and that is absolutely okay because sometimes we're not even ready for the infrastructure. Sometimes we have worked and worked and worked and we still haven't followed all the instructions that He's given us. So therefore, we end up having to put our business on pause. Now, not everybody is starting a business. Maybe you already got your business in place. Maybe you already know your name, you got your slogan, and you have your whole foundation set up, and you're making money already. You got your clientele. But do you have systems in place of how to balance your business and your life? Do you know how to manage business and life where you are succeeding at it every day? That's also something we cover here at KBBU. And then maybe even if you don't have that down pack, or if you do have that down pack, then you still need the exposure of being able to be presented to the world by getting on certain platforms, collaborating, and unifying with other business owners. That's what we do. Did you know that we have over 500 students that have graduated from Kingdom Builders Business University with an associate certification, with a bachelor certification, or a VIP master certification? That's right. So, why are you not the next KBBU student? I don't know. I don't know. I need you to answer that for me. Go ahead and put that down in the comments, okay? You need to be a KBBU student. You need to come on over and get into this associate's program so we can build this infrastructure together. You don't have to do business alone. You don't have to try to figure out what's the right place to go to get your license, what's the right place to go to get your contract agreements. Do you have to pay an attorney to go ahead and fill out all of this paperwork so you can be a legit company? You don't have to go through all that. We help you with every single part of the business process. That's right. With over 30 plus years of experience, there's a lot of things that I can share with you, that I can talk to you about, and that would help you to really catapult your business from where you are today to way further down the road that it would have taken you years upon years and maybe not even ever happening if you try to do it by yourself. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead to our website. That's www.kbbullc.com and get in where you fit in today. That's right. We can get started as soon as tomorrow. That's right. So go to the website, get signed up. If you want to give us a call, listen, I will personally talk with you, even though I am the CEO and the head coach here. I will personally talk to you about your business, about the ideas, about the business plan, about the way that you can build this infrastructure. I just don't think that God would give us a full blown infrastructure if we're not really prepared, you know? So that's why it's so crucial that we get in a program, that we get in these classes so that we can get certified and understand the proper way to go about building a legitimate infrastructure. That's right. Go ahead and click the button below. Go ahead to the website. Give us a call tomorrow. We want to hear from you. Yes, we do. And for all of those who are interested in joining our bachelor's certification, classes will begin on the last Wednesday of February. We are coming back. We are coming back. Oh, we are coming back. We've been on break for a while because we had a big event here in Columbia, South Carolina, and we had an amazing time. We gave away thousands upon thousands of dollars, and people got all kinds of prizes like TVs and all kinds of equipment, electronics, and we fed everybody. We had some music, we had some dancing going on. It was amazing. So we decided to take a break from June of last year until February this year. So we are super excited to get back in the groove of our bachelor certification classes. People have been asking us about it, and we are super excited to let you know tonight that we are opening up those bachelor certification classes at the end of February. That's the last Wednesday of February. Only $200 down that you would pay in order to get in those classes. That's right. Just $200. You could even break it up in $100 and $100, but you know that you need to get in that class. So stop waiting. Stop wasting time. Stop delaying your dream, your vision, and get in where you fit in today. Today, that's right. Right now, today. Don't wait any longer. Don't go and talk to anybody else while it is fresh in your mind. I'm telling you, go ahead and click on the link so that you can get in where you fit in at KBBU. Go ahead and sign up today so that you can be in 6 months down the road a business owner that is collaborating with people all over the world. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Woo woo! All right, y'all. That's all I have for tonight. I hope that that helped you a lot to understand. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on the dream. But understand that it is a process. And if you start out with some of the tips that I gave you tonight, I promise you, you can make it all the way to the top. All right. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share. Comment below of what you learned tonight and let us know what you would like to hear from us about business and strategy tips with KB.Michelle Green at Kingdom Builders Business University. All right. Take care. That's all we have for tonight. Take care. Bye bye.